Preliminary card. Middleweight fight. Dan Filbert. Loren Noody.
But Loren Noody and Dan Filbert, two fighters looking to really get a move on in their HCL career. Filbert in the green, Noody in the brown. Oh, and Noody right away off the bat dives right in. Filbert, both these fighters are accomplished ground fighters. I believe Noody is a cryptozoologist.
He is, in fact. He hunts Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster and giant Bigfoot are real. But, like, things of that nature, Yeti and chupacabras that suplex people.
Does he not realize that most of these things are not real and he's just hunting something that doesn't exist?
Don't tell him that. He's been looking for a Thunderbird on the Nebraska plains for the last 7 months. He'd be kind of heartbroken.
Well, it seems kind of an existential crisis of epic proportions if he was unable to find, if he realized that what he was looking for was not something that existed. That would be just absolutely a tragedy.
Well, he's come up empty-handed every single time he's looked for something.
So you're telling me that if he were to find out these things didn't exist, it might send him into just a horrible rage.
Yeah, best that we don't, because who knows what'll happen. You know
Fair
what?
enough.
Actually, if he keeps that losing streak. Ooh, if he loses enough, I can tell him, and then he'll. Ooh.
Well, he is a
manager.
He does have the only. He does, of course, have the only win of any of the two fighters in this fight. Dan Filbert, of course, 0-2. Noody 1-2. His only win over Kel Bishop, our doomsday preparer.
But it's kind of ironic, a bunch of fake shit. All we need is a pro wrestler being involved in that, huh?
I don't think we'd stoop to that kind of lengths there, Randy.
No, never.
Meanwhile, Noody, of course, working in the guard of Filbert, who is an accomplished ground fighter. He is also a comic book store owner. And here he is moving into, yet again, moving into the guard of Filbert is Noody. But Noody, his one win was via submission, triangle choke. So they're both accomplished ground fighters. This will be a very heated battle, I think. And we see, Filbert getting him out. This is a very good position for Dan Filbert. But Noody trapping the head and able to sweep through again. This just shows how accomplished of ground fighters these two are. And that we only have the top talent here at HCL. That is the end of round one. And just want to remind everyone here of our rules. All of our fights tonight are 3 5-minute rounds, with the exception of our main event. The title fight is 5 5-minute rounds. The 10-point must scoring system is in effect, with the round winner getting 10 points, his opponent getting 9 or less. And our judges for tonight are Lupus Rivera, Justice Stephen Breyer, and Lavender Sandalbags.
We got Lupus again.
We do have Lupus. Cannot ever forget that we have Lupus. And there we see right off the bat, that's first 10 seconds of the fight, Noody scoring the knockdown, and there we see it was a left hook.
Big hit.
Beat Filbert to the punch quite literally on that one. And down went Filbert. And again, when you have a losing record, you gotta wonder that, at what point are they gonna say, well, you gotta start throwing your wins together, or you gotta hit the bricks.
Sometimes literally. Also, I have a rule tonight. Well, actually, from now on. If you want these sporters' names, you buy the pay-per-view. That's what I think.
I can't argue with that. Round 2. Noody going for the takedown immediately. And he is working into the mount and goes right for a triangle. He is an accomplished submission expert. And Filbert able to make his way out of it. And move his way right back into the guard of Noody. Noody sweeps into half guard.
Big pick.
And a nice shot. And let's remind everyone that HCL 25 is just a little over 20 minutes away with our main event. We'll be going over the card in full, but Gustav the Goose Ackerman defending his middleweight championship against Caramel Thunderbird.
It's caramel, but whatever. That's really pronounced.
Well, potato, I suppose, Randy. Except no one in our promotion is named Potato, not even Albert Munch. Meanwhile, we see Filbert in the guard, not able to do much from that position. He's got the top position, but again, Noody, the guard is open, and he just used that to pass to half guard.
Do you think Munch could pull a Meta World piece and change his name?
To just Potato?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend.
He even turned into a symbol, like a big old, like a lumpy thing.
Like Prince. Meta World
Yeah,
like do that.
Yeah.
He's still a name.
Right.
Meanwhile, we have Filbert. Oh, trying to make into mounted position. This is a good place. Oh, going for an armbar.
Uh-oh.
We haven't seen him win yet here in HCL, but he, of course... And Noody able to slip out the back door there and work his way. Nope, back into side control is Filbert. Relentless here. Again, that's one of the benefits of these preliminary fights is you get desperation coming out of these fighters, the need to win, to move up in the rankings, to know that you're not going to stay in the prelims forever. If you keep losing, you're going to be gone soon enough, and we have to wonder if the end might be near for the man who comes up on the short end of the stick here. Meanwhile, Filbert,
Time, guys.
and that is the end of round 2. Randy, pretty close one. Who do you, if you had to call it right now, two rounds in, who do you give it to?
Gotta stop, I'll say Noody.
I think Noody definitely. It might be split. If you ask me, it's really hard to see what the judges judge based on. We don't ever see their scorecards, but there's just a litany of things they can judge based on. And here we see a takedown. That could be enough to score the round. And we see Loren Noody. Oh, good sweep by Filbert. And there you see the submission attempt, the armbar. But Noody, good counter. Slipping out the back door into side control.
You gotta fight your fight.
And here we get to see.
Take him down. You gotta impose your will because you're big.
Particularly what the corners have to say to him. As round 3, and again, by the pay-per-view, in just under 18 minutes,
Let's go, guys.
HCL 25, a stabbing device. And there we see, coming out, straight out the box. Stop, look, and watch. Filbert and Noody trading blows right at the start of the round. And this is going to be, all fights start at standing, but these guys aren't ready to take it to the ground just yet. They want to give the fighter, the crowd a bit of a, and just as I say it, Noody goes to the takedown.
I love how one man just shouted triangle. Like, I don't know if he wanted a musical instrument to play. I don't know if he was trying to...
It's amazing. In the next room over, here in the Timberline Lodge in Portland, Oregon, there's a kindergarten class.
Oh!
And we're also using that classroom for our fight doctors are kind of setting up and treating our fighters afterwards. So I'm sure the kids will be fine if they see any sort of like blood and stuff like that. Oh, big triangle choke attempt from Noody. We're also using that classroom to store medical waste. And Filbert able to slide out of that triangle choke. Again, the later in the fight, the tougher it is. You get sweaty. It's hard to grab on and everything. And Noody trying to control this fight. Nice elbow to the body. And Filbert back in, works the guard again.
Oh, and something else for that classroom. Hey, the kids get hungry or anything, we got the whores that can help them out. Although I think only silicone might. Does silicone come out of nipples?
I don't know if are you saying they can provide milk? I don't know if that works that way.
All right, I'll have to test it out later. Let me add that to my itinerary.
They also are trained to be servers, waitresses. We hire them as prostitutes who serve. Is literally how we hire them. That allows us to get around with the whole appearance.
The legalities, yeah.
Meanwhile, just under a minute to go, 48 seconds to be exact. Oh, another triangle attempt from Loren Noody. Really trying to win this round. He's got to be leading on points at this point. If nothing else, switches it to an armbar. He's looking to finish this one. It'll be quite Quite an attempt. If he can finish it here in the last 10 seconds, it's getting really close, but he might not have enough to do it.
All right, stop.
But he might
Fight's
have
over,
to win the
fight's
fight. Dan Filbert survives 3 5-minute rounds, but may not have done enough. So we're going to have to go to Drunk Bruce Buffer and find out exactly who will be declared the winner by the judges. Of course, Lucas Rivera, Justice Stephen Breyer, and Lavender Sandalbags. And we see some highlights from our fight in round 3, particularly the triangle attempt from Noody, one of many submission attempts here in this fight as we go to Drunk Bruce Buffer.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score it 29-29, 29-28, the Predator, and 29-28, declaring the winner by majority decision, the Predator.
Well, not unanimous, but majority decision.
Not the first one we've had?
I think that's the first time we've had a decision that was not a unanimous decision by the judges.
Wow.
Not sure which round they gave the 10-10 round to.